So we're back at it on this awesome 62-degree February day in Tennessee. I got Caitlin coming in over here. Got her marking out all the high points on the floor here so we can snap some lines across. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
Down this side.
Awesome. Yeah, now that you got the front, now we'll do it on the back. We'll just close the doors up, throw it on the back, and then we'll be able to snap some lines when we get the subfloor down and ready to fasten. We are using OSB, which I know is a little heavier, but I really like this little tongue and groove locking system that they have for it, and you know, this is all weather resistant, so I say if it's good for a house, it's going to be good for our van. We're using metal studs for everything else, so I'm not really that worried about overloading on weight. But yeah, so I got some templates here. I mocked out all the funky cuts in the corners and everything. Measure thrice, cut once, and yeah. So let's get to it. Gonna cut these corners out with the jigsaw here. Got a slight bevel on it just because where the wall meets the floor, it's kind of curved a little bit, so I just want to be able to ensure that we get a nice tight fit. For the wheel wells, and second to last piece to cut. If any left, we'll be able to get it in, drop it in first try. Alright, here's a little pro tip for you. When you're changing up the blade in your skill saw and you got the stupid guard spring loaded and it's all sucks to deal with, to niggle with, you can just take your pencil, slip it right in there, just like that, and it'll stay open for you. And now you can just kind of work freely. And
Hold it like this.
yeah. You're gonna drop it on my foot. out now since the last time we worked on the van. It went from being about 62 degrees last weekend and now it's down to 30. So we're just fastening the subfloor down here today. What we're using is using these little T-nuts here, up here on the top, and then underneath we're drilling through, and we're just using a couple hex bolts here, throwing on a nice locking washer, and then throwing on another little flat washer down on that. So I'll show you how to do that. All right, now we got to get under the van and drill from underneath. This is the easy one. I'm right here.
There it is.
Working down here, there's a lot of little valleys and everything here, so you really gotta, I'd like to have this all drilled out pretty much right on the edges, but I gotta deal around the frame and everything like that. So now back up on top, use a little 1-inch Forstner bit to kind of hog out just a little bit, just to make sure that the T-nuts definitely are, you know, flush or underneath the surface of the plywood and everything like that. Just a little tiny bit. It's really all we need. Make sure it fits in okay. You don't really have to knock it down flush right at first, because you know, as we screw this bolt up, it's gonna suck it really in nice and good. So back underneath, I'm kind of just blasting some silicone up in the hole and also around our perforation here as well, just to make sure that, you know, everything's gonna be watertight for the most part. As watertight as we can make it. When that washer gets up and cinches up nice and tight, it's gonna create a pretty nice seal. Got our bolt up in there, and it's nice locked in and pretty weather tight. No water should be getting in there anymore. By the way, this is all stainless hardware. It's going to be rust resistant, corrosion resistant. It's a little more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. We got these little bolts in there. As you can see, they stick up just a little bit. They're not flush. I was hoping that locking washer was going to really make sure that it was going to flush up pretty good, but it didn't. So I kind of needed the 1-inch just to span the whole gap thing. So we'll probably just go in with an angle grinder later and just zip this right off, because we're not gonna be taking it out anytime soon. So I don't really care about ruining the threads on the bolt or anything like that. So yeah.
Yep.